Today, I'm going over the NGK Iridium iX spark plugs made for the Honda Fit 1.5L from 2015 to 2019. And yeah, this is a screen recording instead of footage of the actual parts. A few things on my end didn't line up, so I couldn't shoot the hands-on part. Still, I wanted to walk through what matters and give you a straight look at how these plugs stack up. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
You can place your order right now. I've used NGK plugs on small engines, older Hondas, and daily drivers, so I had a baseline for what to expect. These Iridium iX plugs are sold as a performance-focused option. They're built around a fine-tip Iridium center electrode, which is supposed to give a stronger spark with less required voltage. That can help with cold starts and reduce strain on the ignition coils. For the Fit's little L15 engine, that can matter since the engine works pretty hard in city traffic. The build quality is usually the strong point with NGK. The threads are clean, the insulator is solid, and the tip looks precise. But these plugs aren't magic. They don't suddenly add power. What you get is smoother idle, more consistent acceleration, and sometimes a slight bump in fuel economy if your old plugs were worn. If your engine was already running fine, the change can be subtle. One honest downside is that they can feel overpriced compared to OEM NGK laser Iridium plugs, which normally last longer. The iX series is more of a performance line, not a long-life plug, even though the packaging can make it seem like a universal upgrade. The Honda Fit's ignition system isn't too picky, but it does expect the correct heat range. These plugs match it, so no issues there. The install on the Fit is pretty easy. The only thing you need to watch is the plug gap. They ship pre-gapped, but sometimes they arrive a bit off. If the gap is too wide, the engine may misfire under load. And if you've been dealing with misfires already, keep in mind that old coils can hide behind the problem. A new set of plugs won't fix a dying coil. In daily use, these plugs give a steadier throttle response, especially when jumping between low and mid RPM. On the downside, they don't last as long as Honda's OEM Iridium plugs, so you may end up replacing them sooner. Heat cycles in the Fit's small engine bay can shorten their life. Not a deal breaker, just something to know. One thing I like is the stronger spark at cold start. The Fit can get a little rough in colder mornings, and these plugs help reduce that stumbling feeling. When the engine warms up, the difference is smaller but still noticeable. If your Fit has high mileage, the upgrade can feel worth it. If it's newer, you may not feel much change at all. I also checked reports from other users. Most are positive, but there are a few complaints about early wear or inconsistent idle after install. In almost every case, the problem came from mixing new plugs with old coils or installing them without checking the gap. So the plugs get blamed, even though the issue sits elsewhere. Overall, these NGK Iridium iX plugs are a solid choice if you want a sharper spark and cleaner response. They're not the longest lasting option, and they're not a magic fix for deeper engine issues, but they're reliable, easy to install, and match the Fit's ignition needs well. If you maintain your car regularly, they fit right in. If you want pure longevity, the OEM Iridium plugs still win. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. It keeps the channel going and helps me make more honest reviews.